I had a really bad day at work the other day, and having just moved to New York City to pursue this career, it was genuinely very scary to have a day like that where, I was questioning it all. I was questioning, why did I make this move? Was this an error on my part? What am I doing? And I think that's something a lot of people could relate to. And it ties into a general discussion I want to have about doing what you love, because this decision to move to New York for a career was a very calculated decision based off of my professional interests. And I think it's important to remember that your professional interests are allowed to be different than your personal interests. I mean, obviously, you're doing something professional because you have personal interests in it, but this is going to make a little bit more sense as we dive into it. Majority of this conversation is going to be about YouTube as a whole and people who want to get started in content creation but just haven't done it yet. It's very important in life to do what you love, and obviously that's one of the most cliched things you could say. Oh, do what you love. We all know this. None of us were born yesterday. It's very cliched to say that. But the reason I bring it up specifically is on a day like the other day where I was questioning everything, why I moved, and this being the first move that I had ever in my life, because I'm 26 years old. I lived with my family before this. This was my first move to the most expensive city in the world. And here I am questioning why I did it, if I even like what I'm doing, blah, blah, blah. Well, the point is, on days like that, at least if you're still doing something you love when you have bad professional days at work, you could still have something to look forward to. And a big setback, as I mentioned in the beginning, for a lot of people is creating videos. For people who want to get started in YouTube, people who want to get started podcasting or whatever it is that they want to do, a lot of people are scared that they're going to suck in the beginning. But the crazy thing is you are going to suck at the beginning. And if you have a hobby in something, it's free. Why not just jump in? That's kind of what I wanted to briefly talk about. Unfortunately, I already recorded this video, and when I recorded it, I realized my audio was like entirely corrupted. And the reason I'm doing this, and this is going to be my first video on this channel, and it's probably going to suck, is because precisely that. I'm very used to, on my main channel, Jerry's Takes, I'm very used to talking in front of a camera. This is so bizarre to me to not have a camera on me while talking. I know it seems like a small thing, and maybe it's something I have to work on where I just start pretending that I'm talking to a camera. But the difference between recording something with audio and video and just with audio is gigantic, and it feels very uncomfortable for me. And that's okay, because it's free. There's no stakes in trying. If anything, if this ever works out, this could benefit me. And if it doesn't work out, so what? I got to try it. It was free. That's how I feel. While my professional career is one that I made a calculated decision to move for, to, even pursue to begin with and all of that stuff, YouTube never was, and YouTube never should be. It's because it's YouTube. You make the content that you want to watch. And yeah, as I mentioned, you're definitely going to suck with your first video, but that's good. You need to suck with your first video. You need to suck in the beginning to learn. It's the best way to grow. And maybe you won't. Maybe you'll get very lucky. And that would be amazing for you, for other people who enjoy your content and all of that stuff. But the truth of the matter is the start is never easy. But if you're doing something you love and genuinely love, and it's free to try, why not just jump right in? What is stopping you? And that's something I'm genuinely asking. If it's not something that is a calculated decision and it's not something that there's any stake on, what does it hurt to try? You could argue that, yeah, okay, you might need podcasting equipment or you might need a camera or whatever, but you really don't in the beginning. The most important thing to do in the beginning is to get out of your comfort zone. The easiest way to do that is to just press record sometimes, or just, let's say you're, trying to build a bike. Just build the fucking bike. You know what I mean? Try it. You're going to fail. You're probably not going to succeed on your first attempt. But that failure is one of the best things in life that could happen to you. I genuinely just hope this resonates with you in one way, shape, or form. This isn't a long video. This is my first video on the channel. And it's me getting out of my comfort zone, not knowing how to best articulate this, but my only hope is that it stuck with at least one of you. And if it did, be sure to give it a like, rating, and subscribe. That is the point of this channel, is just relaxed conversations. Hopefully there'll be more long in the future, but just if you could take anything from this, just do what you love. With that out of the way, thank you again so much for watching this video. Until the next one, I will talk to you later. Peace out.